Hey guys, it's Miss Felch here. So we're in lesson 3 because we're still continuing on box and whisker plots. So we're just going to take a look in here. Let's just make sure we're working here. Okay. So when we take a look in here, right here, this is a box and whisker plot right here. So we have a number line right here. Then you see a box and these little lines out here are what they call the whiskers. Okay, but this can also just be called a box plot too. So if you see that, it means the exact same thing and it should look the exact same. So let's go over a few things here. We see a box here for sure. Then we see these lines or these dots out here, right? Sometimes you'll also see dots like this on this line as well. For some reason, they don't have that on this one. Excuse me. So let's talk about the range of this data. So the range, again, is the same as it was last week when we talked about range of a set of numbers. This is the same thing, it just is in a different form. Okay, so when we look here, it looks like our minimum is 10 because that's where our final dot is on the left. Our maximum, it looks like it's on 27. So in this one, all we would do is do 27, and we would take away the 10 and get 17. That would be our range. Okay, so in this one, our range would be 17 because that's the difference between my maximum value and my minimum value would be 17. Okay, let's take a look at this box right here. When you see the box here, okay, the far left line right here, that's going to be your lower quartile, okay, or your lower median, okay? That's always going to be here. The line that's inside the box, that's just your general median of the set of data. So it looks like your median here of this whole data piece here is going to be 18. Your lower quartile or your first quartile is going to be, it looks like 13. Your upper quartile or your third quartile, because it can also be called, is going to be 21. Okay, so right here, 13, what would that be called? Be called your first quartile or your lower quartile. Those two mean the exact same thing. Your median would be 18 because that's where the line is right here. Okay. Then it says, I'm just kind of following these questions. I think these are good questions for us to kind of stay focused on. So what fraction represents 21 through 27? So when we talk about quartile, remember it represents quarters. So 21 right here, your upper median or your third quartile, goes up to your fourth quartile, which is your maximum. So this right here represents, what fraction would that be? So what's 1 out of 4? Well, that would be 1/4, okay, or 25%. So we have our first 25% is right here, okay. Our second 25%, or our going up to 50%, would be from right here. So it compares your lower median or your first quartile. I'm sorry, your first quartile to your median. Okay. Then this is our second one, and I'm sorry, our third one is right here. This space here, then our fourth one is right here. All right. So when we're taking a look there, that's mainly what you're going to be doing today. So when we look at, pull up your homework here. Let me see. I don't know why I just did that because it's right here. All right, so this is your homework right here. Okay, so this is the same thing. We're dealing with box and whisker plots. It has your 5-number summary. So you need to look at what is your median, your lower quartile, your maximum, your minimum, and your upper quartile. So that's what all these dots or these lines represent. Okay, so please take a look at that. Again, you know what minimum and maximum are. This is your minimum. This is your maximum. What are these 3 other lines with the dots in them? What do they represent? Okay, that's what we went over at the beginning of this video. All right, same thing here. You'll notice how this one has the dots on it and this one doesn't. That's okay. You don't need to have those dots. This one just has those lines right here that represent your minimum and your maximum value. You don't have to have those dots there. But again, your range, right? What is the range of the students' ratings in the sample? Well, you take your maximum of 9, you subtract your minimum of 3, and you would get what? 6, okay? What number would be the median? You know where the median is on this box and whisker plot because that's what we went over on this work right here. Okay, you have your minimum value, maximum value, your lower quartile or your first median. This is the median of your entire set of data. So when it says what is the median of this data, this is what it's referring to. When it says what is your upper quartile, this is what it's referring to. okay? So you have your first, median, or third. You can also have your lower quartile, your median, and your upper quartile. So they can be called a few different things, and that's what I want you to understand too, is you're gonna hear it, you can hear it maybe a few different ways, but they all mean the same thing in that way, okay? So let's take a look at, like right here. On this example right here, what is your lower median? Your lower median on here would be right here, would be 8. Your upper median, right here, what this is asking, would be 15. Your range would be, again, 18, subtract 4, which would be 12. A quartile represents what percentage of numbers? Well, we've been over this a couple times. Quartile means quarter, and quarter is 25% or 1/4. 75% of the numbers are smaller than what? What would that be? What do you guys think? Okay, I know you're getting there right now, so you just keep working on that. All right, 4 would be called the what? 4 is the minimum. Okay? I'm hoping that this video was helpful to you. If it's not and you're more confused because you watched it a couple times and it's still not hitting it, let me know and I can go over this with you again. But this is pretty much how your homework is. Again, this is what your homework is tonight, or for today, right here. Okay, make sure you go all the way down to number 10. Okay, so yeah, any issues, please let me know. But I think you guys should be good. Okay, good luck, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Okay, bye-bye.